Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our apartment here in Dubai Creek Harbour. Today, I'm going to take you along on the day in my life. I've got Zach here at the moment, and when we're together, we get a killer routine in. We're going to start the day off with a gym session because our apartment has an amazing gym. We're also going to go for a little walk around our area because we absolutely love living here in Creek Harbour. It is one of the most beautiful spots here in Dubai, and I think the best spot to live. I'm then going to spend the afternoon with my colleague from Emirates, catch up with her, and then go to this amazing place called Global Village. It's like a theme park here, but it's on another scale. I'm really excited to show you a part of our lives that not many people get to see, so stick around to see exactly what my life looks like from start to finish living in this amazing city. Now, keep in mind, I live out of the crew accommodation, which I'll be explaining in detail in another video very soon. So if you can't tell, I have been growing my hair for a very long time. Even though it may not look like it, it's actually super thin and is something I've struggled with. So I feel like having the length makes it appear a lot thicker. So I actually never cut my hair. I've only had 2 trims in the past 5 years, and some of you might think I'm crazy, but it's purely because my hair doesn't grow very fast. So if I trim it regularly, it doesn't grow back the amount taken off before my next appointment and would then just slowly get shorter. Honestly, have any of you seen that iconic episode from Modern Family where Jay and Gloria's baby Joe says his hair is his identity when it's cut wrong? Well, this is how I feel about going to the hairdressers. Now, I've always been a vitamin person thanks to my mum. Don't ask me why she's into them, but we have always had them growing up. So in the morning before food, I take iron, turmeric, and some amino acid proteins, which I did some research on specifically for my diet. Look, my mindset around vitamins is maybe I don't need them or maybe they don't even do much, but in the chance they do, I'm hoping this will help me live to the ripe age of 100 because I really want to be that great grandmother who's lived this crazy life and seen absolutely everything, but honestly, who knows? If I have to take one thing from it, at least my morning vitamin routine helps me drink a lot of water when I first wake up. I made it through everything I never thought I would. Heading back, now I'm here and it just feels so good. We're alive, we can breathe, now let's break some rules. It's time to jump, time to scream, can we act like fools? This view alone is enough to make me want to wake up early on every single day off. And fun fact about me is I've always been a sunrise person. It's just so nice and quiet this early no matter where you are. Every time I walk into this gym, I am so grateful. The equipment is new, it's never busy, even though we do share it with another building next door, which has 40 floors. And it's such a spread out space, even when it is busy, it still works so well. Now, my gym routine always starts with the treadmill, as I feel like this is the easiest way for me to personally get warmed up, and it's not just physically, but mentally. It kind of helps me reduce that barrier to entry in going to the gym, because for me, walking is easy and not too tiring, and I also tell myself I can get some stuff done on my phone that I would have otherwise been doing sitting at my desk, like replying to emails or checking DMs and comments. And if I'm not doing that, I'll actually switch off and listen to this killer podcast that really motivates me for the day and honestly just helps me better myself. He even has this episode where he speaks about how it takes our minds a certain amount of time to push past resistance in starting a new task. I think it was around 6 minutes or so, but don't quote me on this. It made me think about how walking to start my gym session helps me push past that initial resistance of not wanting to go to the gym in the first place. And from that, I find I end up staying at the gym for over an hour and doing everything I knew I should do but really didn't want to. This usually includes a 1 kilometer run and then some weight or strength training. Honestly, what do you guys think about all this? And do you have a trick that helps get you to the gym? Now, I'm really trying to get into the habit of doing stretches. I find I can habit stack when I go to the gym, meaning I've already put aside the time to exercise, so it's not too much longer to add it at the end. But I also want to make it a part of my daily routine even when I don't go to the gym, which is a little bit harder. Something that is really motivating me though is I actually have slight scoliosis, which if you have no idea what this is, it's curvature in the spine but sideways, and it can range from mild to pretty extreme. Obviously mine isn't bad enough that it affected me getting hired by Emirates, but it's something I want to make sure I maintain so that I don't have any issues when I'm older. Zach finally joined me, but he tends to come after me only because he doesn't like to do much cardio. He's more of straight to the point, in and out of there. But we've managed to time our routine perfectly so we can go together for our walk around the harbour. So you're about to find out really quickly why I think Creek Harbour is the best place to live in all of Dubai, and it begins with the amount of dogs. The whole island area we live on is so family friendly. If someone doesn't have a dog, they have a baby. And honestly, why wouldn't you want to have a dog or a baby here? It's so safe, it's so well maintained. You literally make friends with your neighbors or at the gym if you go when it's busier. And the cherry on top for me is the fact that the developer who built the Burj Khalifa actually built all of Dubai Creek Harbour. And they build everything from the parks to the footpaths, even putting in shops. And with Dubai being so damn expensive, when you have all these facilities, it kind of makes it worth it. So I'm not gonna lie to you, Zach and I are a little bit of Creek Harbour snobs, meaning we don't know if we ever want to live long term anywhere else in the UAE. Listen up, this right here is one of our favorite supermarkets in the UAE. It's a little pricey, but it has a lot of imported stuff you can't get at the other supermarkets, and everything is really good quality. PSA, Spinneys genuinely has the best freshly squeezed orange juice we've both ever had, and we're convinced it must be because of where they source their oranges from. We've had a lot of freshly squeezed OJ around the world and nothing compares. So if you find yourself in the UAE, go to Spinneys, try it, and tell me what you think. No longer wishing, you're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we could roll the dice. I like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. Don't ask me why, but I genuinely focus better during the day when I make sure everything is tidied up in the house before I get the day really started. I think it has something to do with the whole clean home, clean mind situation, and is definitely why I got Zach into the habit of making the bed every morning, or at least when I'm there to see it. I'm falling, so I never fall. I'm ready. Now, I am no means a professional barista, but coffee in Dubai is so expensive. If you go out, you are looking at spending between 16 to 24 dirham, which is about $4 to $7 US, which is also why I like to make my own. Zach and I are also obsessed with this hazelnut milk, meaning I can use it in my coffee when I'm making them at home. We get it from this UAE discount supermarket that I've actually mentioned before. It's called Viva, and I feel like it's the Aldi equivalent here. To keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm. Now, Zach and I have been trying to add more yogurt into our diet purely for the probiotics. We actually bought this one this morning from Spinneys, and although it's expensive, costing 30 dirham, which is around $8 US, it's our favorite because it's the cleanest and made from oat. You can get way cheaper soy yogurts, but me and soy are not good friends.
Know your lips are golden, baby, get me high. Touching me like lightning, keeping it exciting. You know exactly what to do to blow my mind. You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I ever survived without it. I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed.
I'm actually packing my breakfast to take with me as I'm doing something a little different today.
Painting constellations, you cover me in glitter till I'm shining bright.
If you didn't know, Zach and I are only in a one-bedroom apartment, so we had to make a shared office space in the living room where we can work side by side. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by working, outside of flying full-time for Emirates, I'm actually filming, creating, and editing for my TikTok, Instagram, and now YouTube. And I really hope you can tell, but there is a lot of work that goes into this, so I pretty much have 2 full-time jobs. In order to make sure I can really focus on my days off, still make time for the ones I love, and do all the other things that come with life, Zach and I are trying to figure out the best routines and tricks to dial in our working hours, which is how we discovered that our building actually has a multi-function room which you can book out for hour blocks. So that's exactly what I organized for today.
I'm starry-eyed. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed. Got me starry-eyed. This bed is out of space.
Now, no matter where I'm working from, I always make sure one thing stays the same. And that is having my Surfshark VPN connected on all my devices. If this is the first time you're hearing about a VPN, or maybe you're convinced you don't need one, let me break it down for you. Picture this: you're walking around the streets in a crazy busy city. You have thousands of people around you bumping into you, looking at you. Maybe you're even on the edge for pickpocketers. Well, imagine this is how you are online without a VPN. Basically, anyone can see anything. Where you've been, all the information you've put onto trusted websites, even some of your private information like your logins or emails could be getting seen by someone. Now imagine a VPN is like your digital bodyguard, keeping all your personal data safe and all your online activities hidden for your eyes only. This is super important to me because I'm away from home so much, which means I'm using shared and public Wi-Fi's all the time. Now, if this alone isn't enough for you to jump on that Surfshark link right now, then let me tell you a little more. There are actually a lot of countries that block certain websites or applications from being used, and the UAE is one of them. Now, for someone like me that lives abroad away from my family and friends, video calls are the thing that keeps me connected to the ones I love the most. And if you're wondering, how does changing the location unlock certain apps? So you literally just choose a location that you know this app isn't blocked in, like FaceTime in Australia for me, and within seconds, it's like my device thinks that's exactly where I am. And to top things off, they even have a built-in antivirus. This means all of my devices are protected from things like malware, viruses, and even ad tracking. There really isn't much else I can say to show you just how good Surfshark is. Or maybe using my code AmandaK at checkout for an extra 4 months free is exactly the final push you needed. The link is in my description below, so go check it out, and I'm so sure you won't regret this, that Surfshark actually offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, just like Surfshark keeps us safe, our building was actually doing the same thing, but with this fire drill.
Your attention please, your attention please. A fire has been reported in this building. Please leave this building.
لطفاً
So with that happening, there was no way Zach and I were getting any more work done. So we decided to head out for lunch, and we are actually going to one of my favorite vegan restaurants in Dubai. I'll be honest, the vegan scene isn't huge here in the UAE. It's definitely no Bali. Like, that island is just unreal for food. But anyway, this cafe makes up for all the ones missing, because just wait till you see how incredibly beautiful it is.
Need you every day. Get lost in you, you're my hideaway. Keeping me awake. Know you love the taste. I could do forever in your arms. I swear I'm losing all my senses. You fit like the sky.
This place is such a hidden gem, as it's actually inside the Ibis Hotel, so I feel like many people don't find it or even know it exists. But they are doing it so right, because the hotel has free valet parking, even though the cafe isn't a part of the hotel. And in Dubai City, parking can be shocking, so this is a major green flag for me.
Your side. Rising shining like the sun. You're the coffee in my cup. Couldn't never get enough of your love. Taking me up. Oh, don't you hesitate. Need you every day. Get lost in you, you're my hideaway.
Okay, while we let Zach relax, let's talk about this menu. Firstly, something I briefly mentioned earlier is I don't eat soy, mostly because it doesn't sit well with my stomach, but more so because it actually makes me break out. Unfortunately, a lot of plant-based food has soy in it, but the fact that this menu states all the allergens means I know exactly what to avoid or swap out.
Swear you made of dreams.
Even though I'm more of a bring my own water bottle to a cafe kind of gal, let's just take a moment to appreciate these incredible drink options.
Sanity, making me believe.
I ended up getting their King Oyster Burger, and I hope you're not hungry, because I can confirm it was chef's kiss. Zach got the tofu garlic wrap, and just look at him waiting so patiently for me to finish filming. He's a good one, isn't he?
Don't you hesitate. Need you every day. Get lost in you, you're my hideaway. Keeping me awake. Know you love the taste. I could do for.
Now, it would have been rude for me not to go check the dessert cabinet. Sadly, Zach convinced me we didn't need anything, but little did he know I was going to be getting something sweet tonight at Global Village. I've actually had it before there, and I'm telling you, it's so good and genuinely on par with the authentic one from its country of origin, Thailand. Any guesses what dessert I'm talking about? Hey everyone, what a day so far. It has been very productive this morning, and I love my routine that I have on my days off. It's nice having Zach here because he's so encouraging to go to the gym and just get things done in the morning, and it's just good to spend some quality time together when we're here in Dubai. We just finished up a beautiful lunch together, as you saw, and I was so glad I finally got to show you guys that place. It is so cool, and the restaurant and the staff always just amazing. So I'm about to go see my friend Marta, and I absolutely love her. She's so much fun. She's from Italy, and we just get along like a house on fire. So I'm excited to spend the evening with her, and we're gonna go to this place called Global Village. It is literally the craziest place I reckon you could go to, and it's only open during the winter months. Sadly, otherwise I probably would go all the time. But yeah, it's so much fun. There's some awesome food choices, and I like to go to see what I can find that is vegan. So I can't wait to show you guys the rest of my afternoon, and hope you like seeing it too. Marta also lives out of the crew accommodation in this beautiful studio apartment she made into such a home. But something I noticed that I couldn't not show you guys is how crazy neat and organized her clothes are. I literally couldn't fathom how to even do this and keep it that way when you're taking clothes in and out. She said it's called ironing with your hands, and it's just how she was brought up in her Italian home. We had a laugh about it, and then she showed me how it's done. Just to add to her Italian blood, she cooked us a vegan banana bread for a little afternoon snack before we headed off to Global Village.
Tell me something, it might just take the pain away. See, I've been thinking a million things I want to say. Now I'm looking in your eyes, but I'm wondering
I don't know about you, but 30 dirham for a ticket to get into a place like this is pretty damn good. Even though it's definitely a place you'll end up spending a lot more, I think it's worth it.
Love the taste of paradise. No, it's never been the
Now, I would personally recommend going before sunset so you can see the whole place in the daylight, because I've been 3 times and still haven't seen everything. This includes a brand new mini world area, which we realized very quickly why it's called that, as it has miniature replicas of famous places from around the world, including Italy's very own Leaning Tower of Pisa, even the Burj Al Arab, and yes, that is what you think it is, the Sydney Opera House. Global Village actually has a whole theme park area, including rides and a Ferris wheel, but as much fun as that would have been, we weren't so sure how much all the rides would cost. So honestly, we were happy to just wander around all the food stalls and the really cool shops. We then headed into the Japan section. Marta's actually been there before, but sadly, I haven't ticked this amazing country off my travel bucket list yet.
skies. Know you like a margarita with the hot spice. Love the taste of paradise.
So, if you haven't figured it out yet, basically Global Village is broken up into different areas and it's all based off different countries and regions. So you have Asia, the Americas, Europe, here's Russia, and Africa. Inside you'll find the local cuisines, crazy amounts of shopping, art, and just anything that's known to be from those countries. There's also smaller areas dedicated to different countries, like one of my all-time favorites, Thailand. And this particular part is actually based off the floating markets. Not gonna lie, I've been to these stalls every time I've come to Global Village. Not only do they have the best range of Asian dishes, but also where I've found the most vegan and vegetarian options. Just look at all these choices. Marta and I definitely knew we could find something here, but we were keen to see what other food might be out there for us. We were 100% coming back though, because this is where I get the famous Thai dessert I hinted to earlier.
Love the taste of paradise.
Outside these dedicated areas, Global Village is also filled with endless amounts of food stalls, scattered everywhere and from every country you can think of.
Waiting at the end of the night, thinking of you. No, it's never been the right time. Like we're holding back.
I do think we'd already convinced ourselves for Asian food for dinner, because as soon as we found this stall and they had a vegan noodles on the menu, we were sold. I'm also a noodle person over rice any day of the week. Is anyone else with me on this?
Roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky, take you on a ride, love to feel the high. We can start it.
Now, this is the reason I said to come just before sunset, because this way you get to see the park at night as well, and isn't it beautiful?
Thrill is bringing us closer, superstar you're like Nova. Oh, so incredible one time, gotta let it go tonight. Wanna know what it feels like, yeah. We going up, we take it down.
This is it. This is the dish I've been waiting for all day, and I am still dreaming about it. Mango sticky rice. Please tell me you've tried this.
Roller coaster ride.
Sadly, it was time to say goodbye to Global Village, but I'm so glad I got to show you a little of this magical place. Do you think you'd visit here if you were coming to Dubai, or is this just way too cheesy for you?
Screaming at the top, hope it never stops. We could do it all over. Thrill is bringing us closer. Superstar, you're like Nova. Oh, so incredible one time. Gotta let it go tonight. Wanna know what it feels like. Yeah.
What a day. I am so glad to be back home. I had so much fun today, don't get me wrong, but I'm tired. And Zach called me about an hour and a half ago asking, when are you coming home? And I feel kind of bad. I'm a little bit late. It's about 10 past 9, which is well past our bedtime. When we're together, we love to get a good night's sleep, and I appreciate him making me the best version of myself. So I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I hope you guys have loved seeing what I got up to today in Dubai.
Can nothing bring us down? A roller coaster.
Don't mind Zach doing a little taste test of Marta's banana bread, but I hope you loved seeing a little into our lives here in Dubai. And as always, thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you again very soon.
Roller coaster ride.